Good morning, everyone. Today is the last trading day in the month of July, and we are looking at a very bullish set of formations. So let's talk about what I've shifted in our images that we might see. I've pulled in the weekly chart for us to see what's happening because we are in a mean reversion to higher formations. This is the 50 up here. You might want to look at the 30 if you felt like it. This is pretty arbitrary. What it is there to tell you, however, is that there is an average above you that is sloping downward because we are in a bearish market. Okay? But what's happened over the last 1, 2, 3, this is the end of the fourth week, so we'll be moving our images up to last week. We can see that we've been sort of climbing this wall of worry in this bear market bounce. It's making a lot of macro traders absolutely insane because the price action is not shifting with what the economy and the broad market is sending them. But we know as traders, macro views are things to consider, but not things that make us position. Only price makes us position. And so that's the important takeaway here. Here's what we see. Remember, you got to make it simple. Am I above an upward sloping 5? Here's the question. Well, it's downward sloping over here, upward sloping over here. So it tells you you're in a bounce into old resistance. So what is that area? This channel right here is actually last month. Okay, so what we've done is move into the region of last month, and we talked about this every video we had this week. We said, all right, now that we're here, we're going to go for here, and then we're going to go for here, and then we're going to go for here. All right, so this really is the price action event that we are after at the first pass. I suspect after that, it pulls in a little bit and then gives us another rocket to the upside. The market's intention is to take as few people as possible with it, just the way it goes. For the Qs, Kathy Woods has come into her recovery, except for Roku, that absolutely, what a terrible response to Roku numbers yesterday. We have the Qs pulling out of last month's range. That's very interesting. That's very, very, very interesting. All right, so that being said, here's what we're looking at now. We are extended on a daily. Remember, when our price action begins to rapidly accelerate from a very tight moving average, like this one is, a 5, we do have a tendency to see price exhaustion and then a rotation. So it is inadvisable to take new longs at the breakout level on a swing today. Now, you can do it on a day trade, and here's the beautiful reason why. This is a series of hourly candles. We broke through a very clear ledge, 409.47. Now we're up at the 410. We can see from the bigger pictures that we are headed to 412.18 and potentially 415 before it's all said and done. Momentum is high across the board. Pullbacks are buy zones, and that's going to be true across the board. Interestingly, very interestingly, although the Qs have moved up and over their edges on the weekly, on the daily formations, we can see that it's still coming into these ledges up here that the SPY has already broken. SPY's up over this edge. This isn't here. So either the SPY is leading or the Qs are telling us eventually that the SPYs are going to stop. One of them is leading. They'll converge and end up doing basically the same thing. What's the takeaway today, folks? You can trade long, right? What's the storyboard? Am I above the 5? 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 Am I sloping? Yes. Am I sloping? Yes. Am I sloping? Yes. Am I sloping? No, just had a breakout. But we know we don't need to buy the tops of anything in a bear market. And even though we've recovered, this is my big picture to say, are we making a shift? And that answer has been yes. We are making a shift. How long we make the shift, where we make the shift to, depends. Lots of people will pontificate about where that might be. I'm just going to sort of follow along, follow the breadcrumbs. And the breadcrumbs tell me I've got heavy congestion here. And so I'm probably going to collapse somewhere around in here. So fades give us buy zones. We have a lot of option flow that's very positive. Good day. We had a great day with our Amazon butterflies. Those are up 260% at this marker and could go much further. That's why we've only moved to the half size. Questions, give them to me in the Benzinga Pro platform with a little blue. It's blue chat box, not a pink chat box, a blue chat box. And I'll answer your questions for you. Take care, and I'll see you in the Moneyball stream. Hey, have a good weekend.